Hello boys and girls, this is Undershield of course, and let's have a look at the Battlefield 1 trailer. Well, damn, that made my willy slightly hard. First of all, we see a guy getting bludgeoned to death by some kind of a wooden spiked club. Definitely a fan of that. We also see pillboxes. We see no man's land. That's what at least it looks like to me. So definitely World War I-ish. And we also see gas masks. So that's quite interesting. Second of all, we see a horse with a lady, I believe, on top of it, dressed in some kind of Arabic clothing, Middle Eastern clothing, with some weird kind of a tribal tattoo on her face. She looks pretty pissed off, and I wouldn't want to stand in the way of her horse. I'm thinking we're definitely going to see some horse warfare, or see horses as the way of transportation. Second picture that really rustles my jimmies is the one in the biplane with the passenger with the LMG light machine gun. It looks fucking fantastic. Looks like it's on top of some kind of a city. We see a guy getting bludgeoned to death with a spade. I like that as well. We're gonna see different kinds of melee weapons. Might even see some bayonets and that kind of stuff. And yet again, we see planes. So obviously we're gonna be able to fly some biplanes. I would be very surprised if we didn't get to do anything but stand on the ground or go in jeeps or with horses. And the gas mask again, like I said. So we're probably gonna be seeing the use of chemical gases in some way or another. Maybe you trigger them on the battlefield, or maybe you can have gas canisters you shoot out of your gun or throw like a grenade. Then we see some dogfighting in the air with what looks like the good old Red Baron's plane, so that's gonna be very fun. I'm guessing maybe some of the planes can drop bombs as well, I'm not quite sure. We can see one of the planes here crashing right into a weather mill, I think that's what you call them in English, and it just looks fantastic, this destruction. If that is in-game stuff and not scripted, oh man, that's gonna be good stuff. I'm gonna be liking that. Then we see some more tank action with, I believe, a British crewmate doing something in the tank. I don't know, it kind of looks like he's rowing the tank, but I don't think that is actually what's happening. And we also see a quite interesting character with what seems to be some kind of a protection for dust / sand, and also a gas mask, I believe, but a very, very big rifle with a bipod on it, and either that infantryman is very, very small, or that is an anti-tank weapon kind of a rifle. And then we see another biplane, and we see some more horses, which looks to be in a cavalry charge. This, which looks extremely sexy, what looks to be a German soldier coming out of a gas cloud that is situated inside some kind of Mayan ruins, or at least ruins in what looks like some sort of a tropical jungle, or possibly a German jungle. I'm not quite sure. It might be an old fortress or castle or something like that. It looks very cool. Then something that really ruzzled my jimmies was this guy, Mr. Knight, with full face armor and body armor, which looks to be metal, and wielding something that looks to be a minigun. I don't quite know where he's gonna come in, but he sure as hell slaughtered those troops, as you can see, and they kind of look like they could be in an Asian country. I'm not quite sure. Don't really look like it would be German or British troops. Might be some other countries' troops. Again, I'm not that well versed when it comes to World War I, to be honest. That's also why I'm looking forward to this so much, because Battlefield tend to keep really close to history, even if they, of course, take their own kind of turns and ways of telling stories and how the battles play out. Since it is a video game, this is going to be in the end, so you want it to be entertaining. You don't want it to be completely historically accurate. I don't mind if they throw in some weird stuff or some made-up weapons as long as they fit in the game, if you know what I mean. Then we see some more aerial battles with what definitely looks like the Red Baron's biplane, like 3 wings and everything. And we can also see the Zeppelin. I would guess that it's actually a recon balloon. That's what it looks like. I believe they used those in World War I quite frequently. Then we have this picture, Mr. Flamethrower, with some kind of futuristic looking breathing device, but I'm just guessing it's kind of firefighting stuff to keep him safe. And we have also a train. We might see some nice maps where it is capture the train, where you fight off people on the train and the train keeps on moving all the time. Then we see some planes again having a dogfight right next to that ship, so it might not just be in the campaign. You might be able to play it during the multiplayer maps as well. Quite excited about this. Then we also see some artillery happening, so you might be able to call in support. I don't know, maybe a commander again. Sniper's gonna be happy. I spotted this. Definitely a sniper scope on the side of this bolt action rifle. Definitely excited about that. And then the end scene, of course, where we have the guy standing and looking right up at the giant Zeppelin. Quite awesome. As always, thank you guys so very much for watching. Have a wonderful day. Bye-bye. If you enjoyed the video, please link it to your grandpa and your grandmother. You know they're gonna love this shit because they probably lived during this war. God, what the fuck?